I can't believe that nobody else is talking about this. Invincible literally spoiled that Debbie and Nolan are gonna get back together. No, this is not clickbait. I'm not making this up. The official Invincible channel literally spoiled this, and nobody noticed. I'm gonna show you right now why this is the case, but it's not as simple as it sounds though. Let me explain. Okay, so just last week, the official Invincible YouTube channel posted this clip called Prime Transmission ahead of episode 7's release. And this is the clip that shows it all. I'm gonna play this clip for you so you can see for yourself the part I'm talking about. So the clip is just Thaddeus making a speech telling people to join the army, but you can see right here, right here, at 11 seconds in the video, this single frame of Nolan and Debbie in a ship in outer space looking up on Earth. And this is a clip from episode 8 because it wasn't in episode 7. This is a clip from the finale. This is insane because this is spoiler footage right here. How is no one talking about this? This right here pretty much confirms that Nolan and Debbie are gonna get back together. So, is that it? Are we done here? Is the show ruined then? Is this just gonna be a Debbie character assassination? No, I don't actually think so. And here's the reason why. This is going to go a little bit into comic spoilers. So if you're not interested in comic spoilers, I guess click off right now. So them going off to space pretty much means that Paul is no longer going to be in the story because ain't no way in hell that guy's going to space. And so they're pretty much setting up Debbie and Nolan eventually getting back together again. In the comics, Nolan and Mark return home from the Viltrumite War. Nolan and Debbie reunite again. That's when he finds out about Paul because Debbie breaks up with him over the phone. The plot literally makes her break up with Paul just as Nolan is coming back.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Honestly, one of the few things I didn't like about the comics, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that once that interaction happens, Debbie and Nolan talk while Mark goes off to see Eve. And by the time they come back, I'm pretty sure in the span of a few panels, Debbie and Nolan decide they're going to go back to space, rekindle the relationship. And part of that reason for going to space is because Oliver is on Telescria healing. Because after the Viltrumite War, he got fucked up pretty badly. Now, that's how the comic does it. But I want to speculate here. I do think the show is going to do it slightly differently. We do see that Nolan and Debbie are on the ship, but I don't think that they're back together yet. I think, and this is just my speculation, I think what's going to happen is that Nolan and Mark are going to come back from the war. Debbie's still not going to like him. She's going to ask, where's Oliver? They're going to tell her he's on Telescria, and she's going to want to go to see him to check up on him. And her wanting to go is going to cause the rift between her and Paul. Because Paul's not going to want to go to space. She's going to want to go to space to look after Oliver. And so I think that's the reason that they're going to break up. And so this way, you'll still have Nolan and Debbie in the ship together, going to space, while Mark stays home on Earth. But it prevents the character assassination of putting Debbie back with Nolan immediately. And I do think that eventually they will end up together again, but I think the show is purposely going to draw that part out over the span of season 5, make that the arc of season 5, probably Debbie and Nolan rekindling their relationship slowly. That's honestly the only way I can realistically seeing this happening without them ruining Debbie's character and just putting her back with Nolan immediately, while still having Debbie and Nolan both on the ship, going to Telescria, leaving Earth. But yeah, this is insane. I can't believe they actually posted a trailer with that clip in it. Of all the clips to not use, I feel like that's one of them. I also can't believe that people aren't talking about this even more. And I feel like I'm the first one to make a video on it. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, this is kind of a big spoiler. And I really hope they don't mess up Debbie's character and just put her back with Nolan like they did in the comics. Because that was low-key egregious. And that would be a complete character assassination on Debbie.